We all have a personal strong interest in roguelikes of any kind, be they action-packed or deck-builder focused. I, for one, am always eager to explore something new and fun. Dogwitch fits perfectly into my preferred mold for the genre, offering random builds, over 100 items including their corrupted variants, a simple progression loop, challenging battles, and various ways to customize each run. The game features a function that enables players to copy-paste seeds, allowing them to revisit their specific runs or to challenge their friends, thereby adding an enjoyable layer of experimentation while maintaining a sense of variety that is not linear. It's a game that is as charming as it is relaxing to play, thanks to its adorable yet engaging and interactive presentation. In Dogwitch, you play as a dog who, for unknown reasons, ends up drinking a potion that transforms him into the Dogwitch. The sketchy wizard who created the potion is now out to get you, unwilling to tolerate your bad boy behavior. Your mission is to defeat the wizard for tearing up the kingdom, not that you really need a reason to embark on this journey.
Hey, Wizard Dog, what do you think about this? Couldn't have said it better myself.
It's lovely to be able to sit back and enjoy the simplicity of a game's visuals, and even click and mess around with all of the on-screen creatures and triggers for those that need some extra stimulation, instead of being overwhelmed with eye-candy visuals around every corner. A game like this also showcases that you don't need to have an overly detailed or burdened complex user interface to impress players. Oftentimes, this results in an unattractive mix of elements that just looks terrible. Keeping things basic usually works the best, as long as it doesn't interfere with the actual gameplay. Here, all of the information you need is presented clearly. You start with a basic book, a wand, a curse, a spell, a summon, and a bone, each having its own fundamental function that is integral to shaping your own personal gameplay. As you progress through each stage, you will encounter a well-organized deck building layout that clearly displays your current build, acquired rewards, and their effects. You can then use this information to customize your setup according to your current capabilities and your desired objectives. There are plenty of variants for each element. You could summon units that inflict scaling weaknesses on enemies at the cost of being killed each turn, along with a passive that summons allies every turn, charge your wand or spells for massive damage, or even pursue sustain and shield builds that feel powerful without being overpowered, as you are limited by the RNG elements in how well a run will go. So if you're looking to unwind and enjoy yourself with a game and listen to some lo-fi beats that fit the vibe, you can certainly take your time to strategize in this relaxed atmosphere without feeling pressured or rushed. Everything about the game is perfect for this style, a solid execution especially for a game designed to be silly and also fun. At the start of each run, you will always begin with the same basic build, which only changes after you complete the first encounter. From that point onward, what you acquire varies each time. You might obtain items or abilities that empower you, sustain you, or support your allies. But it's ultimately up to you to balance out these effects and create a strong enough build to carry you through all of the stages until you face the wizard. Whether your encounters are perfected or it leaves you on the edge of your seat in anticipation of the final hand revealing your success or failure, it is a journey that is ever unpredictable. Because unlike more traditional deck builders where you pick up cards from a self-made deck, Dogwitch emphasizes this RNG element within your current here and now deck. Think of it like this. You have 5 dice in your hand and 6 different skills. Each roll gives you a 16% chance of landing on any of the given symbols. That is, unless you found an artifact that forces at least 5 dice to match one of the 6 symbols on each reroll. There are then other effects that can increase your hand or decrease your hand, giving you more or less flexibility over time. This means that no 2 runs are ever going to be the same, as even if a seed dictates your run, outcomes will always vary. For this instance, I played the same seed twice, cycling through my deck during my first attempt and then again side by side in my second attempt. Most aspects differed, including the roles and also the challenges, mostly depending on which hat or hats I equipped it and how far I had progressed in previous runs. Unlocking the Master Hat increases the difficulty of future games, keeping each playthrough fresh and even more challenging as it changes the rules of the game and alters how you will need to approach old encounters. The Sketchy Wizard also changes based on the hat you have chosen, so each successful playthrough unlocks a new variant that ramps up the challenge. When all of these features combine, the game becomes a genuine test of your skill, forcing you to adapt on the fly and strategize to overcome its most challenging encounters, all while maintaining its playful short-form content vibe. Dogwitch aims to be a relatively short yet highly replayable and enjoyable game centered around ever-evolving strategies. Whether you play for 3 hours or 20, challenging yourself and your friends, it remains satisfying and offers a continuous desire for more challenges. While it may not offer a whole lot visually as you customize your dog, wave your wand around with silly incantations, or struggle through every encounter, the game is still easy to pick up and difficult to master, achieving a perfect balance between accessibility and depth for players of all skill levels, which is a wonderful thing for a game to have.